Title: Hazrat Musa's Journey, the Prophet of Liberation. In the heart of ancient Egypt, during a time of opulence and tyranny, a remarkable figure emerged. Hazrat Musa, known in English as the Prophet Moses, was destined to become one of the most revered figures in Abrahamic religions. Musa's life began in adversity. Born to a Hebrew family in a land where the Hebrew people were enslaved and oppressed, his parents defied Pharaoh's decree to cast male Hebrew infants into the Nile. Instead, they placed their infant son in a woven basket and set him afloat on the river. Miraculously, the basket carried Musa to the palace of Pharaoh himself. He was discovered and adopted by Pharaoh's family, growing up as a prince of Egypt. Despite the comforts and privileges of his position, Musa never forgot his true heritage or the suffering of his people. One day, as he reached adulthood, he witnessed an Egyptian taskmaster brutally mistreating a Hebrew slave. Driven by a profound sense of justice, Musa intervened, and in the ensuing struggle, the taskmaster was killed. Fearing retribution, Musa fled Egypt, eventually finding refuge in the land of Midian. It was in the solitude of Midian's deserts that Musa experienced a pivotal moment. While tending to the flocks of a kind-hearted shepherd named Shuaib, he came across a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. As he approached, a divine voice spoke to him, declaring, "I am Allah, the Lord of all the worlds." Musa received a divine calling to return to Egypt as a messenger of God and deliver his people from oppression. Armed with this divine mission, he set out for the land of his birth, determined to confront Pharaoh and demand the release of the Hebrew slaves. The confrontation between Musa and Pharaoh was one of biblical proportions. Through a series of miraculous events and divine interventions, Musa implored Pharaoh to heed the call of justice and liberate the Hebrew people. Yet, Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. In the end, it was a series of divine plagues that finally led to the Hebrew people's release. The Red Sea miraculously parted to allow the Hebrews to escape, and when Pharaoh's pursuing army was engulfed by the returning waters, it marked a momentous triumph for Musa and his people. Hazrat Musa's journey was one of courage, faith, and unyielding determination. He led the Hebrews through the wilderness, where he received divine guidance and the 10 Commandments. His life's mission was to lead his people to the Promised Land, a mission he sadly never completed himself. As he looked out over the land of Canaan, knowing he would never enter, Musa passed away, leaving a legacy of liberation and faith. His story is a testament to the enduring power of conviction, the call for justice, and the profound impact one individual can have on the course of history.